Question 1. What should you do when approaching a stop sign at an intersection where the cross traffic does not stop? A. Proceed without stopping. B. Stop and then proceed when safe. C. Speed up to cross quickly. Answer. B. Stop and then proceed when safe. You must always come to a complete stop at a stop sign and only proceed when it's safe, especially when cross traffic does not stop. Question 2. How do you proceed when the traffic light turns green, but there is still a pedestrian crossing the road? A. Proceed if the pedestrian is not directly in front of you. B. Wait until the pedestrian has crossed completely. C. Honk to alert the pedestrian. Answer. B. Wait until the pedestrian has crossed completely. Always ensure pedestrians are clear of the roadway before proceeding, even on a green light. Question 3. What is the correct action to take when you hear an emergency vehicle siren while you are in the middle of an intersection? A. Continue through the intersection, then pull over. B. Stop in the intersection until the vehicle passes. C. Pull over in the intersection. Answer. A. Continue through the intersection, then pull over. It's safest to clear the intersection quickly and then safely pull over to allow emergency vehicles to pass. Question 4. How far must you park from a controlled intersection? A. 5 meters. B. 15 meters. C. 10 meters. Answer. A. 5 meters. The law typically requires parking at least 5 meters from a controlled intersection to ensure visibility and safety for all road users. Question 5. And what blood alcohol content, BC, level is it illegal for a fully licensed driver to operate a vehicle in Alberta? A. 0, 5%. B. 0, 8%. C. 0, 0%. Answer. B. 0, 8%. It is illegal to drive with a BAC of 0, 8% or higher for fully licensed drivers in Alberta. Question 6. What are the rules regarding passing a school bus with its stop arm extended? A. Pass slowly on the left side. B. Do not pass until the arm is retracted. C. Honk before passing. Answer. B. Do not pass until the arm is retracted. It is illegal and unsafe to pass a school bus with its stop arm extended. Question 7. What actions should you take if you encounter a traffic light that is out of service? A. Treat it as a four-way stop. B. Proceed with caution without stopping. C. Wait for a police officer to direct traffic. Answer. A. Treat it as a four-way stop. When traffic lights are out, treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Question 8. How do you handle a left turn onto a one-way street? A. Turn from any lane. B. Turn from the rightmost lane. C. Turn from the leftmost lane. Answer. C. Turn from the leftmost lane. Always make left turns from the leftmost lane unless otherwise marked. Question 9. What should you do if you are involved in a collision where the other driver does not have insurance? A. Leave the scene immediately. B. Exchange information and report to the police. C. Settle the matter personally without involving authorities. Answer. B. Exchange information and report to the police. It's important to report accidents, especially when the other party lacks insurance. Question 10. How must you respond to a pedestrian at a crosswalk with flashing lights? A. Yield only if the pedestrian is on your side of the road. B. Stop and wait until the pedestrian has crossed completely. C. Continue if the pedestrian is waiting to cross. Answer. B. Stop and wait until the pedestrian has crossed completely. Always give right of way to pedestrians at crosswalks with flashing lights. Question 11. When is it permissible to overtake another vehicle on the right? A. When driving in a one-way street. B. When the vehicle ahead is turning left and there is room to pass safely. C. It is never permissible. Answer. B. When the vehicle ahead is turning left and there is room to pass safely. This is a safe and legal opportunity to overtake on the right. Question 12. What are the specific guidelines for using your high beams on a rural road at night? A. Use them only when there are no oncoming vehicles. B. Use them at all times regardless of oncoming traffic. C. Never use high beams. Answer. A. Use them only when there are no oncoming vehicles. High beams should be dimmed when other vehicles are approaching to avoid blinding other drivers. Question 13. How should you adjust your driving in response to adverse weather conditions like heavy snow or ice? A. Increase speed to minimize travel time. B. Maintain normal speed as long as you have winter tires. C. Reduce speed and increase following distance. Answer. C. Reduce speed and increase following distance. Adverse weather conditions significantly affect driving safety and require careful speed adjustment and increased space between vehicles. Question 14. What measures should be taken if you experience brake failure while driving? A. Pump the brakes and use the emergency brake. B. Continue driving to a garage. C. Stop the vehicle by hitting something soft. Answer. A. Pump the brakes and use the emergency brake. This can help regain some braking power and allow you to stop safely. Question 15. What is the legal requirement for the use of child car seats and booster seats? A. Optional for children above 2 years old. B. Mandatory for children under a certain age or weight. C. Only required on long journeys. Answer. B. Mandatory for children under a certain age or weight. Ensuring children are properly secured in car seats or booster seats is a legal requirement in Alberta. Question 16. When is it required to yield to public transit buses in Alberta? A. Only during peak hours. B. When the bus is signaling to enter traffic. C. Never. Buses must yield to cars. Answer. B. When the bus is signaling to enter traffic. Drivers should yield to public transit buses to facilitate their re-entry into traffic from bus stops. Question 17. How should you react to aggressive drivers on the road? A. Respond aggressively to assert dominance. B. Ignore aggressive behaviors and maintain a safe distance. C. Follow closely to monitor their actions. Answer. B. Ignore aggressive behaviors and maintain a safe distance. It is safest to avoid engaging with aggressive drivers and instead focus on keeping a safe buffer zone. Question 18. What are the consequences of leaving the scene of an accident? A. A fine and potential criminal charges. B. No consequences if no one was injured. C. A warning for the first offense. Answer. A. A fine and potential criminal charges. Leaving the scene of an accident, especially when there are damages or injuries, can lead to serious legal consequences. Question 19. What does a double solid yellow line on the road signify? A. Passing is allowed when clear. B. No passing in either direction is permitted. C. Roadworks are ahead. Answer. B. No passing in either direction is permitted. Double solid yellow lines indicate zones where vehicle overtaking is unsafe and therefore prohibited. Question 20. What are the rules for making a U-turn in Alberta? A. Only at intersections where a U-turn sign is posted. B. Anywhere unless a sign prohibits it. C. At intersections with traffic lights only. Answer. B. Anywhere unless a sign prohibits it. In Alberta, U-turns are allowed at any intersection unless there is a sign specifically prohibiting them, but they should not be attempted on highways or where visibility is restricted. Question 21. What is the protocol if you're first on the scene of an accident with injuries? A. Wait for emergency services without assisting. B. Check for safety, then assist the injured if you are able. C. Leave the scene to avoid traffic congestion. Answer. B. Check for safety, then assist the injured if you are able. It is important to ensure the scene is safe before providing any necessary assistance while waiting for emergency services. Question 22. How should you deal with tailgaters safely without escalating the situation? A. Brake sharply to discourage following too closely. B. Increase your speed to create distance. C. Gradually slow down to encourage them to pass. Answer. C. Gradually slow down to encourage them to pass. This is a safer method to handle tailgaters, reducing the risk of a collision. Question 23. What are the regulations concerning the use of dashboard cameras in vehicles? A. They are illegal under all circumstances. B. They are permitted but cannot record audio. C. They can be used freely without restriction. Answer. B. They are permitted but cannot record audio. In many jurisdictions, visual recording is allowed as long as it does not infringe on privacy by recording conversations without consent. Question 24. What actions must you take when approaching a railway crossing that does not have any barriers or signals? A. Speed up to cross quickly before any train arrives. B. Stop, look both ways, and listen for a train before crossing. C. Cross without stopping. Answer. B. Stop, look both ways, and listen for a train before crossing. Always exercise caution and confirm no train is approaching before crossing. Question 25. What does the law state about driving under the influence of marijuana? A. It is permitted as long as the driver feels capable. B. It is illegal and treated the same as alcohol. C. It has no specific laws regulating it. Answer. B. It is illegal and treated the same as alcohol. Driving under the influence of marijuana is illegal and can impair driving ability. Question 26. How do you handle a situation where debris has fallen off a truck in front of you on the highway? A. Attempt to retrieve the debris to clear the road. B. Slow down and safely maneuver around the debris. C. Ignore the debris and maintain your speed. Answer. B. Slow down and safely maneuver around the debris. It is safest to reduce speed and carefully navigate around obstacles on the road. Question 27. What are the guidelines for yielding the right-of-way to emergency vehicles at roundabouts? A. Continue to your exit, then pull over. B. Pull over immediately in the roundabout. C. Exit the roundabout and then pull over to allow passage. Answer. C. Exit the roundabout and then pull over to allow passage. This method helps keep the roundabout clear and allows emergency vehicles to move freely. Question 28. What does a flashing yellow arrow at an intersection indicate? A. Stop as the lights will soon turn red. B. Proceed with caution in the direction indicated by the arrow. C. The intersection is out of service. Answer. B. Proceed with caution in the direction indicated by the arrow. This signal allows drivers to turn but warns them to yield to oncoming traffic and pedestrians. Question 29. How should you react if your vehicle starts to hydroplane on a wet road? A. Accelerate to regain traction. B. Steer sharply to correct the skid. C. Ease off the accelerator and steer straight. Answer. C. Ease off the accelerator and steer straight. This helps regain control by reducing speed gradually without abrupt changes in direction. Question 30. What steps should you follow to safely merge onto a highway from an acceleration lane? A. Stop at the end of the acceleration lane, then merge. B. Merge immediately without adjusting your speed. C. Adjust your speed to match the highway traffic, then merge when safe. Answer. C. Adjust your speed to match the highway traffic, then merge when safe. This ensures a smooth and safe entry into faster-moving traffic without causing disruption. Question 31. When is it legal to cross a solid white line on the highway? A. When traffic is moving slowly. B. It is never legal to cross a solid white line. C. Only during traffic emergencies. Answer B. It is never legal to cross a solid white line. Solid white lines are used to indicate that lane changes are prohibited due to safety concerns. Question 32. What should you do if you are pulled over by an unmarked police car at night? A. Stop immediately in traffic. B. Continue to a well-lit area before stopping. C. Refuse to stop as it might be a scam. Answer B. Continue to a well-lit area before stopping. This ensures your safety and the authenticity of the police officer. Question 33. What are the legal requirements for motorcycle riders in Alberta? A. Helmets are optional. B. Riders must wear helmets at all times. C. Helmets are required only on highways. Answer B. Riders must wear helmets at all times. This is a mandatory safety regulation to protect motorcycle riders. Question 34. How should you proceed if a traffic light changes to yellow as you are approaching an intersection? A. Accelerate to beat the red light. B. Stop if it is safe to do so, otherwise proceed with caution. C. Always stop, regardless of the situation. Answer B. Stop if it is safe to do so, otherwise proceed with caution. Yellow lights are a warning that the light will soon turn red. Question 35. What is the appropriate way to use engine braking to slow down your vehicle? A. Shift into a lower gear at high speeds. B. Shift into a lower gear progressively to reduce speed. C. Use it only in emergency braking situations. Answer B. Shift into a lower gear progressively to reduce speed. This method helps control vehicle speed without relying solely on the brake pads. Question 36. What are the restrictions on towing another vehicle with a rope in Alberta? A. There are no restrictions. It is always allowed. B. Towing with a rope is prohibited on highways. C. It is allowed if the towed vehicle has working brakes and steering. Answer C. It is allowed if the towed vehicle has working brakes and steering. This ensures control over the towed vehicle and safety on the road. Question 37. How do you determine the right of way when two vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled T intersection at the same time? A. The vehicle on the left has the right of way. B. The vehicle on the through road has the right of way. C. The vehicle on the right has the right of way. Answer B. The vehicle on the through road has the right of way. Vehicles on the terminating street must yield to those on the continuing street. Question 38. What precautions should you take when driving in a tunnel? A. Increase your speed to clear the tunnel quickly. B. Turn on your headlights and reduce your speed. C. Use your high beams to improve visibility. Answer B. Turn on your headlights and reduce your speed. This increases visibility and safety within the confined space of a tunnel. Question 39. Under what circumstances can you legally refuse a breathalyzer test? A. If you have not been drinking. B. If you are in your driveway. C. You cannot legally refuse a breathalyzer test when requested by a police officer. Answer C. You cannot legally refuse a breathalyzer test when requested by a police officer. Refusal can lead to criminal charges and is equivalent to failing the test. Question 40. How do you handle a right turn at a red light? A. Make the turn without stopping if there is no visible traffic. B. Stop, check for traffic and pedestrians, then proceed when clear. C. Right turns on red are never allowed. Answer B. Stop, check for traffic and pedestrians, then proceed when clear. This is the legal and safe method to approach a right turn on red, where permitted. Question 41. What are the consequences for driving without a valid driver's license? A. A warning for the first offense. B. Fines and possible vehicle impoundment. C. Mandatory community service. Answer B. Fines and possible vehicle impoundment. Driving without a valid license is illegal and can result in fines and the impoundment of your vehicle. Question 42. What is the minimum distance you must maintain from a bicycle when passing it on the road? A. 1 meter. B. 5 meters. C. 2 meters. Answer B. 5 meters. It is both safe and courteous to give cyclists plenty of space when passing, and 5 meters is often recommended as a safe passing distance. Question 43. How do you safely navigate through a busy multi-lane roundabout? A. Yield to all traffic in the roundabout before entering. B. Enter quickly to find a gap in the traffic. C. Honk to alert other drivers as you enter. Answer. A. Yield to all traffic in the roundabout before entering. Always yield to traffic already circulating in a roundabout and merge into the traffic flow safely. Question 44. What are the penalties for using your mobile phone while driving? A. A verbal warning. B. A fine and demerit points. C. No penalties if using hands-free mode. Answer. B. A fine and demerit points. Using a mobile phone while driving is prohibited unless it is in hands-free mode. Violations result in fines and demerit points. Question 45. What should you do if you accidentally drive past your intended exit on a divided highway? A. Make a U-turn immediately on the highway. B. Continue to the next exit and then turn around safely. C. Reverse on the shoulder to return to the exit. Answer. B. Continue to the next exit and then turn around safely. It is unsafe and illegal to reverse or make a U-turn on a highway. Question 46. How should you position your vehicle when parked on a hill? A. Wheels straight and in neutral gear. B. Wheels turned away from the curb. C. Wheels turned toward the curb or road shoulder. Answer. C. Wheels turned toward the curb or road shoulder. This prevents the car from rolling into traffic if the brakes fail. Question 47. What are the legal implications of not stopping for a pedestrian at a zebra crossing? A. A small fine. B. Possible points on your license and a fine. C. There are no specific penalties. Answer. B. Possible points on your license and a fine. Failing to stop for pedestrians at crossings is a serious offense and is penalized with fines and demerit points. Question 48. How do you correctly use hazard lights while driving? A. When temporarily parked to make a delivery. B. To signal when you are about to change lanes. C. When your vehicle is broken down on the roadway. Answer. C. When your vehicle is broken down on the roadway. Hazard lights should be used to warn other drivers of a stoppage or emergency situation. Question 49. What should you do to ensure your vehicle is not a hazard when parked at night on an unlit street? A. Park in a well-lit area or leave your parking lights on. B. Park as close to the traffic as possible. C. Ensure your vehicle is completely off the road. Answer. A. Park in a well-lit area or leave your parking lights on. This makes your vehicle visible to other road users and helps prevent accidents. Question 50. What actions should you take if your vehicle's engine overheats while driving? A. Continue driving to reach your destination quicker. B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and wait for it to cool. C. Add cold water to the radiator immediately. Answer. B. Pull over safely, turn off the engine, and wait for it to cool. This is the safest way to handle an overheating engine to prevent further damage. Question 51. How do you safely pass a large truck on the highway? A. Quickly accelerate and cut closely in front of the truck. B. Maintain a consistent speed and pass with ample space. C. Use the shoulder as a passing lane. Answer. B. Maintain a consistent speed and pass with ample space. It's important to ensure that you have enough room to pass safely without cutting too close to the truck. Question 52. What are the signs that your vehicle may need immediate mechanical attention? A. Increased fuel efficiency. B. Unusual noises or vibrations. C. Smoother ride than usual. Answer. B. Unusual noises or vibrations. These are common indicators of potential mechanical issues that should be checked by a professional. Question 53. What should you do if you find yourself in a skid on an icy road? A. Accelerate to regain control. B. Steer into the skid and gently brake. C. Steer into the skid and do not brake. Answer. C. Steer into the skid and do not brake. Braking can often worsen a skid on ice, whereas steering into the skid helps to regain control of the vehicle. Question 54. What is the correct procedure for checking your blind spot when changing lanes? A. Use only your mirrors. B. Turn your head to check over your shoulder. C. Assume there is no one in your blind spot if you can't see them. Answer. B. Turn your head to check over your shoulder. Mirrors alone do not provide full visibility, so physically checking your blind spot is necessary. Question 55. What are the requirements for driving with a learner's permit in Alberta? A. You can drive alone between sunrise and sunset. B. You must be accompanied by a fully licensed driver. C. There are no restrictions with a learner's permit. Answer. B. You must be accompanied by a fully licensed driver. This ensures that a new driver has supervision and guidance while learning. Question 56. What should you do if a police officer is directing traffic, but the traffic lights say otherwise? A. Follow the traffic lights. B. Ignore the police officer and proceed. C. Follow the police officer's instructions. Answer. C. Follow the police officer's instructions. The officer's directions take precedence over traffic signals or signs. Question 57. How do you adjust your driving in response to animals on the road? A. Speed up to scare the animals away. B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary. C. Continue at the same speed and sound your horn. Answer. B. Slow down and prepare to stop if necessary. This approach reduces the risk of an accident and ensures the safety of both the animals and passengers. Question 58. What does it mean when a traffic signal is flashing red in all directions at an intersection? A. Proceed with caution without stopping. B. The intersection is closed. C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. Answer. C. Treat the intersection as a four-way stop. A flashing red light functions like a stop sign, and all directions must stop and take turns proceeding. Question 59. What are the rules concerning the transportation of hazardous materials? A. Hazardous materials can be transported without special permissions. B. Specific certifications and vehicle markings are required. C. Only commercial vehicles can transport hazardous materials. Answer. B. Specific certifications and vehicle markings are required. Regulations ensure safe handling and awareness for all road users. Question 60. How should you proceed if you encounter a funeral procession while driving? A. Cut through the procession. B. Follow closely behind the procession. C. Yield and do not interrupt the procession. Answer. C. Yield and do not interrupt the procession. Respect for the procession is important, and it's courteous to allow it to pass undisturbed. Question 61. What precautions should you take when driving past a stopped school bus on a divided highway? A. Stop regardless of the direction you are traveling. B. Continue driving as the median provides a safety barrier. C. Only stop if you are traveling in the same direction as the bus. Answer. B. Continue driving as the median provides a safety barrier. On a divided highway, the median acts as a barrier, so traffic in the opposite lanes can continue without stopping. Question 62. How should you approach a traffic circle with multiple exits? A. Enter at high speed to clear the circle quickly. B. Yield to traffic in the circle and signal before exiting. C. Stop in the circle before exiting. Answer: B. Yield to traffic in the circle and signal before exiting. It's important to yield to traffic already in the circle and clearly signal your intent to exit. Question 63. What should you do if the gas pedal sticks while you are driving? A. Continue to your destination. B. Try to pull up the pedal with your foot while shifting to neutral. C. Apply the brakes hard and hold them. Answer: B. Try to pull up the pedal with your foot while shifting to neutral. This allows you to control the vehicle and safely come to a stop. Question 64. What is the procedure for safely changing a flat tire on a busy road? A. Change the tire quickly without setting up warning signals. B. Drive on the flat tire until you reach a less busy area. C. Pull over safely, set up warning signals, and then change the tire. Answer: C. Pull over safely, set up warning signals, and then change the tire. Safety is paramount. Setting up warning signals alerts other drivers to your presence. Question 65. What are the specific laws regarding the towing of another vehicle in Alberta? A. Any vehicle can tow another using a rope or chain. B. Towing is only permitted with a proper tow bar or trailer. C. Vehicles can only be towed during daylight hours. Answer: B. Towing is only permitted with a proper tow bar or trailer. This ensures safety and control while towing another vehicle. Question 66. What should you do if you are involved in a road rage incident? A. Escalate the situation to assert your rights. B. Stop your vehicle and confront the other driver. C. Remain calm, do not make eye contact, and seek help if needed. Answer: C. Remain calm, do not make eye contact, and seek help if needed. Avoiding escalation is key to staying safe in road rage situations. Question 67. How should you adjust your driving based on different road surfaces? E.g., gravel, asphalt. A. Maintain the same driving style on all surfaces. B. Adjust speed and vehicle control based on the traction of the road surface. C. Increase speed on gravel for better tire grip. Answer: B. Adjust speed and vehicle control based on the traction of the road surface. Different surfaces require different handling to maintain control and safety. Question 68. What should you do if you suspect another driver is under the influence of alcohol or drugs? A. Ignore and continue driving. B. Try to overtake them safely. C. Maintain a safe distance and report them to the authorities. Answer: C. Maintain a safe distance and report them to the authorities. It's important to ensure your safety while helping prevent a potential accident. Question 69. What are the visibility requirements during different weather conditions? A. Headlights must be on when visibility is less than 150 meters. B. Headlights are optional during poor visibility. C. Use high beams at all times in fog. Answer: A. Headlights must be on when visibility is less than 150 meters. This rule helps improve visibility for you and other drivers. Question 70. How do you correctly respond to a yield sign? A. Speed up to clear the junction quickly. B. Stop completely every time. C. Slow down, check for traffic, and proceed when safe. Answer: C. Slow down, check for traffic, and proceed when safe. Yield signs require drivers to give right-of-way to other road users, but do not always require a complete stop. Question 71. What are the requirements for headlight use during different times of the day or in different weather conditions? A. Headlights are only required at night. B. Use headlights when visibility is poor, such as at dusk, dawn, or in fog. C. Headlights should be turned on after sunset and off at sunrise. Answer: B. Use headlights when visibility is poor, such as at dusk, dawn, or in fog. This increases your visibility to other drivers. Question 72. What is the procedure for reporting a traffic violation you witness? A. Take immediate action by confronting the violator. B. Report the incident to local law enforcement with details. C. Ignore it unless it directly affects you. Answer. B. Report the incident to local law enforcement with details. This helps authorities address the violation appropriately. Question 73. What should you do if you notice that your rearview mirror has become dislodged while driving? A. Try to fix it while driving. B. Ignore it until you reach your destination. C. Pull over safely and reattach or adjust the mirror. Answer. C. Pull over safely and reattach or adjust the mirror. It is crucial to have a clear rear view while driving, and adjusting it safely prevents distractions. Question 74. How do you adjust your vehicle controls for optimal visibility and safety before starting your drive? A. Adjust mirrors, seats, and steering wheel while driving. B. Ensure all controls are properly set before starting the vehicle. C. It's not necessary to adjust controls every time you drive. Answer. B. Ensure all controls are properly set before starting the vehicle. Proper adjustments are essential for safe driving. Question 75. What are the legal consequences for drivers who repeatedly violate traffic signals? A. A warning for each offense. B. Mandatory driving re-education classes. C. Hefty fines and possible license suspension. Answer. C. Hefty fines and possible license suspension. Repeated violations show disregard for traffic laws and lead to severe penalties. Question 76. How should you prepare your vehicle for a long road trip? A. Check all fluid levels, tire pressures, and lights. B. Pack snacks and entertainment. C. Fill up the gas tank only. Answer. A. Check all fluid levels, tire pressures, and lights. Ensuring your vehicle is in good condition is essential for a safe journey. Question 77. What are the implications of driving a vehicle with an expired registration? A. No implications if the vehicle is insured. B. Possible fines and impoundment of the vehicle. C. A reminder notice in the mail. Answer. B. Possible fines and impoundment of the vehicle. Driving with an expired registration is illegal and can lead to penalties. Question 78. How do you determine whether it's safe to proceed after stopping at a stop sign? A. If there are no vehicles in sight, proceed immediately. B. Check all directions for traffic, pedestrians, and cyclists before proceeding. C. Wait for a signal from another driver. Answer. B. Check all directions for traffic, pedestrians, and cyclists before proceeding. Always ensure it is completely safe before moving through the intersection. Question 79. What steps should you follow if involved in a hit-and-run accident? A. Chase the fleeing vehicle to get their information. B. Stay at the scene, call the police, and gather witness statements. C. Leave the scene to find help. Answer. B. Stay at the scene, call the police, and gather witness statements. It is crucial to remain at the scene and report the incident officially. Question 80. What should you know about child passenger safety in vehicles? A. Children can sit in the front seat at any age. B. All children under the age of 12 should ride in the back seat. C. Child seats are optional if the child is wearing a seatbelt. Answer. B. All children under the age of 12 should ride in the back seat. This is the safest place for children and reduces the risk of injury in case of an accident. Question 81. What is required of drivers when sharing the road with public transportation vehicles? A. Always yield the right-of-way to public transport. B. Honk to alert public transportation drivers when you are passing. C. Yield when the public transport vehicle signals to merge into traffic. Answer. C. Yield when the public transport vehicle signals to merge into traffic. This helps maintain the flow and safety of traffic, especially in busier urban areas. Question 82. How should you react to aggressive driving behaviors from other drivers? A. Respond aggressively to defend your space. B. Ignore the behaviors and maintain a safe distance. C. Speed up to get away from the aggressive driver. Answer. B. Ignore the behaviors and maintain a safe distance. It's safest to avoid engaging with aggressive drivers and to focus on your own driving. Question 83. What are the procedures for safely loading and unloading goods from a vehicle on a busy street? A. Double park to have enough space for loading. B. Quickly load or unload even if traffic is blocked. C. Use hazard lights and ensure the vehicle is legally parked. Answer. C. Use hazard lights and ensure the vehicle is legally parked. This minimizes disruption to traffic and enhances safety for all road users. Question 84. What should you do if you experience sudden brake failure? A. Panic and immediately pull the emergency brake. B. Pump the brakes and slowly engage the emergency brake. C. Continue driving until you find a garage. Answer. B. Pump the brakes and slowly engage the emergency brake. This helps to gradually stop the vehicle while maintaining control. Question 85. What is the proper way to secure loads on a vehicle to ensure they do not pose a danger to other road users? A. Tie the load with lightweight rope. B. Use sturdy straps and check load stability frequently. C. Cover the load with a net and drive slowly. Answer. B. Use sturdy straps and check load stability frequently. Proper securing of loads prevents them from becoming road hazards. Question 86. How do you deal with distractions while driving? A. Multitask to deal with distractions quickly. B. Ignore the distractions and focus on driving. C. Pull over safely if necessary to handle the distraction. Answer. C. Pull over safely if necessary to handle the distraction. It's safest to remove distractions by addressing them while safely parked. Question 87. What are the rules for displaying different types of vehicle plates? E. G. Personal, commercial. A. Plates must be displayed in the front and rear of the vehicle. B. Only rear plates are required. C. No specific rules. Placement is at the owner's discretion. Answer. A. Plates must be displayed in the front and rear of the vehicle. This is required for easy identification and legal compliance. Question 88. How should you respond to an unexpected obstruction on the road? E. G. Fallen tree, debris. A. Swerve quickly to avoid it. B. Slow down or stop safely and navigate around if possible. C. Maintain speed and direction to pass over the obstruction. Answer. B. Slow down or stop safely and navigate around if possible. This is the safest way to handle sudden obstructions. Question 89. What are the guidelines for driving near pedestrians who are not at crosswalks? A. You do not need to stop if they are not at a crosswalk. B. Always stop and yield the right of way to pedestrians. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary. Answer. C. Slow down and be prepared to stop if necessary. Even if pedestrians are not at crosswalks, they might unexpectedly enter the road. Question 90. How should you approach driving in areas prone to wildlife crossings? A. Increase speed to scare wildlife away. B. Use high beams at night and watch for animal crossing signs. C. Ignore wildlife signs as animals rarely cross. Answer. B. Use high beams at night and watch for animal crossing signs. This helps increase visibility and gives more reaction time to avoid collisions with wildlife. Question 91. What should you do if you witness an illegal street race while driving? A. Join in if you think you can win. B. Report it to law enforcement immediately. C. Ignore it and continue driving. Answer. B. Report it to law enforcement immediately. Reporting illegal activities helps maintain safety for all road users. Question 92. How do you safely execute a three-point turn on a narrow road? A. Make the turn quickly without checking traffic. B. Ensure there is ample space and no oncoming traffic, then proceed. C. Use someone outside the vehicle to direct traffic. Answer. B. Ensure there is ample space and no oncoming traffic, then proceed. This maneuver should be done carefully to avoid blocking traffic or causing accidents. Question 93. What are the regulations for using a hands-free device while driving? A. Hands-free devices are not allowed under any circumstances. B. They are allowed but only for calls, not text or data usage. C. Hands-free devices can be used at any time for any purpose. Answer. B. They are allowed but only for calls, not text or data usage. This regulation is to ensure attention remains on driving without handling the device. Question 94. How should you handle a situation where you must drive through dense smoke or fog? A. Turn on your high beams for better visibility. B. Use low beams and fog lights and drive at a reduced speed. C. Speed up to exit the smoke or fog more quickly. Answer. B. Use low beams and fog lights and drive at a reduced speed. High beams can reflect off fog or smoke, worsening visibility. Question 95. What are the legal responsibilities of a driver involved in a traffic collision with property damage? A. Leave the scene if there are no injuries. B. Report the collision to the police if damage exceeds a set monetary amount. C. Exchange insurance information only if the other party requests it. Answer. B. Report the collision to the police if damage exceeds a set monetary amount. This is necessary for legal compliance and insurance purposes. Question 96. How should you adjust your driving during seasonal changes in weather conditions? A. Keep driving the same way all year round. B. Adjust your driving style to accommodate different weather conditions. C. Only change your driving style in extreme conditions like snow. Answer. B. Adjust your driving style to accommodate different weather conditions. Seasonal changes can significantly affect road conditions and visibility. Question 97. What are the best practices for maintaining a safe following distance in heavy traffic? A. Follow closer to move through traffic faster. B. Keep a minimum of 2 seconds of following distance. C. Extend the following distance to allow for safe stopping time. Answer. C. Extend the following distance to allow for safe stopping time. This is crucial in heavy traffic, where sudden stops are more common. Question 98. How do you respond to sudden changes in traffic flow due to an emergency situation? A. Ignore the changes and maintain your speed. B. Quickly change lanes to bypass the traffic. C. Slow down, observe traffic, and follow any temporary signs or directions. Answer. C. Slow down, observe traffic, and follow any temporary signs or directions. This approach helps safely navigate unexpected conditions. Question 99. What are the consequences for failing to adhere to signage in construction zones? A. There are generally no additional penalties. B. Fines are doubled in construction zones. C. Only community service is required. Answer. B. Fines are doubled in construction zones. This penalty helps enforce the importance of safety in areas where road workers are present. Question 100. How do you ensure your vehicle is compliant with Alberta's vehicle equipment regulations? A. Regularly service your vehicle according to manufacturer recommendations. B. Modify your vehicle with aftermarket parts to enhance performance. C. Only check your vehicle when it fails to operate properly. Answer. A. Regularly service your vehicle according to manufacturer recommendations. This ensures all vehicle systems meet regulatory standards and operate safely.